From football to cross country and volleyball, fall sports are underway, and part of the game, unfortunately, is injury. Some are obvious and others may go unnoticed, especially in preteens. But if parents and coaches know what to look for, they can tackle the problem and keep the kids in the game. That's the focus of tonight's Mississippi Valley Health Report.
The biggest mistake people make is that they look at younger individuals and they think that they're just smaller versions of the adults, and they're not.
In fact, Dr. Mendel says younger athletes are more likely to have sprains and strains. Brandon Boyles is a soccer player. Looking at him now, he's fast, agile, and has great endurance. But that hasn't always been the case.
He had actually a tremendous growth spurt about 2 years ago.
I was really super tall and I couldn't run very fast.
They start to grow, their bones start to get bigger, start to produce, and at that stage they can actually get hurt a lot easier than any other age.
But before they can get better, someone has to recognize what's going on.
A lot of it has to do with attention from the parents and the coaching staff. If you see that a kid is starting to have some difficulties, then they need to pull him back a little bit. They can't go too quickly, too fast, because that's when they're going to get hurt.
Brandon's parents were paying attention and sought the assistance of Acceleration Quad Cities.
And it was one of those programs that you see as a parent that, well, we can try it. And then here we are 2 years later. I mean, Brandon's improved speed, endurance, agility, all the things that are important, not only in athletics, but in his primary sport in soccer.
Acceleration taught Brandon how to run properly and avoid injury, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. And when it does, it's important to know when to seek help. Dr. Mendel recommends rest and rehabilitation for strains and sprains, but if it is more severe, he says, don't wait to seek help.
I would say over the last 5 to 7 years, there's been tremendous increase in the amount of patients that we see that are between the ages of 10 and 18 as it relates to sporting injuries, and it's probably 25%.
If you're unsure, it's always best to err on the side of caution, especially due to the amount of sports most youth participate in. The Orthopedic Specialists have a sports clinic every Saturday at their Davenport office from 8 until 9 a.m. There's no appointment or referral necessary. For location information, just head to WQAD.com, and there's actually a nurse practitioner who's there to chat with you right now as well if you have any questions. So
a lot of people are sounding off right now. It's
exactly.
Good to see.
It's good to see.